Hey guys, back with some more math. Let's kind of go over what we did yesterday, which was counting on to add. And so what we learned yesterday was that it's easier for us to start with a number and count on rather than counting them all together, right? We're just going to add to that today. Okay, we're going to do more of that, more practice, so that hopefully we can get better at it. This says develop counting on to add. Okay, a swim team has 5 girls and 3 boys. How many children are on the team in all? Well, we know that reading the bottom, how many children are on the team in all, we know we're adding them together, right? Let's read it again so we know what we're adding together because I don't really remember just by reading it one time. It says a swim team has 5 girls and 3 boys. How many children are on the team in all? I'm going to go back and I'm going to circle what numbers that I'm adding together. That way I can remember. A swim team has 5 girls and 3 boys. How many children are on the team in all? How can we do that? There's a few different ways, right? We can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus how many more? 3. 1, 2, 3. How many does that equal? Oh no, look what we did. I put them all together and I don't even remember what number I started with. Dang it, now I'm gonna have to count all of them, aren't I? Or I could do it a different way. I could say I know I have 5 girls, right? So what I could do is I could put the number 5 in a circle. I know I have 5 girls, okay? So I'm going to start with this number 5, and I'm going to add 3 boys to it. So I have 5, and I'm going to add a boy, and a boy, and a boy. Now, what do I have? 5 plus 3 more, so we say 5, 6, 7, 8, right? I know that 5 plus 3 is 8 because I counted on. That is so much easier than going up here and going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Although it's the exact same answer, this down here is a whole lot easier. Let's go to the next page. Oh, they did it for us. It says a swim team has 5 girls and 3 boys. How many children are on the team in all? Find 5 plus 3. One part shows girls, one part shows boys. Count on from 5 to add girls and boys. That's kind of what we did, right? Except I didn't draw smiley faces. What I did draw is just the number 5 in a box. Or you could put 5 dots in a box. You could put 5 circles in a box. You could put anything you want in a box, just as long as it represents the number 5, okay? Okay, it says, see what, oh, okay. They have 5 smiley faces in a box, and they're yellow. That's representing the girls. Then they have 3 orange smiley faces in a box, and that represents the boys. So they're not telling us to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're telling us that there are 5 in this box. So we're going to start with the number 5, and we're going to count on 3 more to add 3. So we say 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the number we ended with. So we know that 5 plus 3 equals the number we ended with, which is 8, right? There are 8 children on the team. Okay, next is a connected. Okay, it says, how was your way like model it? And how is it different? Well, the way we did it first was kind of a lot like model it, wasn't it? We put 5 in a box and then we counted on for 3 more. But I didn't put 5 objects in a box. I put the number 5, right? So you can do it either way. It's up to you, however is easier for you to do it. This says, how is counting on different from counting all? Well, when we count on, we start with the first number and we count on however many we're adding to that, right? So say it's 5 plus 3. We start with 5 and we add 3 more, okay? Counting all, we would start with what number? Do you know? If you count all, you're going to start with the number 1. So you start with the number 1 and you count your 5 and you add 3 more. So we know that 5 plus 3 is 8. But we also know that counting all takes a lot longer than just counting on, right? So it's easier for us to count on. Okay, it says apply it. That means do it. 3 cats and 2 dogs. How many pets in all? 3 cats and 2 dogs. I'm going to circle what I'm working with so I know that I have 3 cats and I have 2 dogs. How many pets in all? Well, they put red circles to represent cats. They put 2 yellow circles to represent dogs. What they want us to do is put the numbers in here of how we're going to count on. So we're going to say we have how many cats? 3, right? So I'm going to put a 3 here. We have 3 cats. Then it doesn't say to add them yet. It says to count on. So we have 3. Then what comes after 3? 4. Then what comes after 4? 5. So it says to start here, 3, then 4, 5. So 3 plus 2 more, because we have 2 more. 3 plus 2 equals 5. There are how many pets in all? 5. This is easy stuff, isn't it? Very easy. Okay. Okay. It says, draw lines and count on. 5 blue hats and 1 red hat. How many hats in all? One more time. 5 blue hats and 1 red hat. How many hats in all? When it says in all, how many in all, we know we are doing what? Adding, right? Okay, so we're going to go up here and I'm going to say, well, I know I have 5 blue hats and I have 1 red hat. And guess what they did? They put my 5 blue hats in a box. They put my 1 red hat in another box. So they want us to count on. So how many blue hats are there? You don't have to count them because it already tells us how many there are. So how many are there? 5, right? So I'm going to say 5. Then what comes after 5? 6. So we know that 5 plus 1 equals 6. So we have 6 hats in all. Okay, 6 big books and 3 small books. How many books in all? Well, we know when it says how many in all, we are adding. And it says 6 big books and 3 small books. So I know that I'm going to add 6 and 3. Do I need to go down here and count these? No, because it already told me how many we're adding, which is how many? 6. I want to put a 6 here. I already know how many's there. I don't have to count them. It already told me in the problem up here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to count on. So we have 6. What comes after 6? 7. What comes after 7? 8. And then what comes after 8? 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we know that 6 plus 3 more equals the number that we ended with, which is what? 9, right? 6 plus 3 equals 9. So there are 9 books in all. Moving on. Okay, so this is the page that you're going to do. It says, look at the example, then solve problems 1 through 5. You only have 5 problems to solve on your own. And I really think you guys can do this. It's actually pretty easy. Let's see. We're just using yellow and red circles, I think, on all of it. Yep, we are. So that's in the assignment part of today for math. And that's all. Until next time. See ya.